Hello, welcome back, or I guess if you're new here, then welcome. My idea with this video is I want to give you all the ins and outs of how to climb Mount Ijen, but I also got a vlog for you where we struggled through climbing it basically, so you can see me struggling through it. But at the end, I will give you loads of tips on where we stayed, how to book it, everything you need to know basically. So let's get into it, and I hope you enjoy me struggling through Mount Ijen. Let's do it!
It's currently midnight and we are about to be picked up from our accommodation to go for a 6-hour hike. What am I doing? Just leaving for the hike. It's raining, so I bought poncho. I look ridiculous. It should take about an hour and a half. And let's go. You're not in a halfway. It's super steep. We'll be going. We're not stopping. We just stopped at a cafe and you can get like hot tea and stuff. You get about 5 minutes to stop. You have like little points when your group like gets together if you're doing a tour group. It's definitely a hard climb for me anyway. Like I haven't done any workout in a long time, so it's difficult, but it's still doable. I'll let you know at the end. The only thing that motivates me is, well, not the only thing, but there's these guys that are pulling people up in like a little trolleys, and that is insane. So I think if they go up with plus weight on them shoulders and stuff, then I can do it. Send help.
You can now really smell the sulfur, so it's time to put on the mask. You really had to watch your step going down here. In the world, there are only 2 places that have the blue fire. Learned that most workers cannot afford gas masks and have to work in toxic gases every day. Did you know that the miners carry around 85 kilograms worth of sulfur up and down the mountain multiple times a day? It's crazy to see in the daylight where you climbed when it was pitch black. You can get carried up on these trolleys, which the locals call Lamborghinis. Wow, what an amazing view, right? It was 100% worth the struggle and an hour and a half hiking uphill. Let's get into how to climb it and where we booked it and everything you need to know. First is first, how to get to Mount Ijen. So personally, we got a bus from Denpasar to the pier to obviously cross to East Java, and then we got a public ferry and then stayed in Banyuwangi. I know that there is tours that does it through Bali, so you just do like a long trip. You leave at like 6 p.m. or something, but be prepared. There is a very exhausting and long day, so if you have time, I would definitely do it the way we did it. If you're already traveling in Java and you're coming from different directions, so from central or elsewhere like Jakarta, then you can also take the train. Their train connections are amazing and you can literally go straight to Banyuwangi. So accommodation, I would recommend to spend 2 nights if you have it. it, because what we did, we arrived, we spent a little bit of time there, did the Mount Ijen tour at 12:30 a.m, so the sunrise tour, and we still had time to have breakfast and then go back to sleep and just recover from the climb, because trust me, you will need it. We stayed at Banana Homestay, which I could not recommend enough. The breakfast was amazing, the staff were amazing, and we booked our tour through them, and they literally helped us with everything. It was great. So how much did it cost? So as I said, we just booked it through our hostel, which I believe it's really competitive price for the area. We paid 375,000 rupiah per person, and it included a lot of things which I will get into now. So what was included in the price? So we got picked up at 12:30 a.m, as I said, and we got obviously dropped off in the same place at Banana Homestay. It also included a tour guide, entrance ticket, gas mask and a headlamp because it's pitch black when you're climbing up. We also had some fried bananas at the end, which was really nice touch. One thing that it didn't include and you need it is a health certificate, because you cannot climb the mountain without it. So what happens is your taxi drops you off at the clinic, you get the certificate, and then you go onto the climb. So they know that you have to get it, and you just do it on your way there. Basically it costs 35,000 rupiah. You should do it. And is it hard? Well, I'm not the fittest person ever, but I do like a hike, or like I'm quite outdoorsy. If that's not something that you like or enjoy, or you're not an outdoorsy person, then I don't think it's for you. I know that there is local options where you can get carried up. I think I showed you a clip of that. I don't know, it just breaks my heart looking at it. So in my opinion, if you cannot climb, like you're not fit for it, then you shouldn't do it. That's it. If you do want to see the views of the mountain, there is an option that you can only just go up to the top of the mountain and you don't go down to the crater, which a lot of people do, because going down to the crater is physically challenging. I know I struggled, so it's just something to consider. You can go and see the sunrise from the top of the mountain, but you don't have to go down basically. Also, the blue fire is not guaranteed, so you might not even see the blue fire, but before you would make your way to the crater, the guides do tell you whether there is a blue fire that day or not. What to bring with you? So I highly recommend warm clothing, because it is in the mountains and it's early hours of the morning, so it does get freezing cold. So I wore long trousers, a jumper, a jacket. However, if you don't have a jacket with you, or hats or anything like that, you can rent that out from just at the bottom of the mountain. So there's loads of places that you can rent it. Same goes for rain jackets. So you need it or not, I'm not sure. It is a bit more expensive to buy a poncho there. I had to buy one because it was raining. So if you have one, just pack it in your bag. It doesn't take much space. Also make sure that you have appropriate shoes, because the climb does get quite challenging and you need to make sure that your ankles are supported. If you don't have hiking shoes, Banana Homestay does have a couple, but obviously they might not have your size, but trainers are absolutely fine, so you don't have to have hiking shoes. One thing I found really important that we had with us was sweets and like snacks, little snacks on the way, because obviously you wake up, you will be hungry. So we had like a cereal bar with us, we had some lollipops and sweets, so give you the sugar rush and make sure that you're kind of fit and don't faint, don't feel fatigued. We also brought an extra bottle of water with us, because you do get a small bottle of water included, but I found that wasn't enough. I needed some extra. We also put some electrolytes into our water to keep us more hydrated, and it gives us some extra boost. Can you do this trip on your own? Yes, you can. You don't need to do it with a tour guide. However, kind of cost wise, you will have to think about buying a gas mask, a headlamp, and lots of things to consider. So I think altogether it does worth to have a tour guide, and it was just really nice to get to know people in the group as well. I wouldn't do it any other way. We did Mount Bromo on our own, which I will tell you in another episode, but I think it's a lot better with a group, but you can do it on your own. I really hope that this helped and give you a better view of what to do and how to do it. To be honest, we didn't do much. We just let kind of Banana Homestay take over and organize it for us, and they did a great job at doing that. If I missed anything and you want to know anything, please leave it in a comment and I try my best to answer them if I know. If you're still here, then thank you and hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I currently have a target to hit 100 subscribers by the 20th of March, which is my birthday, so it would be great. I'm only like 15 away, so not far. If you like this video, then join me next week where I will be sharing a bit more about our trip in Java, which actually may be our favorite place in Indonesia so far. See you in the next one. Bye!
1, 2, 3